Alright, what's up guys? It is Jonathan Orndorff Gamer here, and I wanted to make another video of the trailer because of due to potential copyrights. I had to delete my other one. Some other people were running into copyrights with the music on here. First of all, I'll say this to Monster Games. You want this game to be more pushed out there in publicity, I gotta make sure that the music you put on there is copyright free, because you almost hurt yourself by not having anybody else be able to push it out. You know, except game like websites themselves like that, you allow it. I mean, you want fans to help you. Yeah, you can't do that. So YouTube is very fickle about that kind of stuff. I mean, they are, well, I don't say fickle, they're very strict about it. They don't mess around with that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, let's let's get into the trailer. I turned off the audio, recorded without the audio. So here I want to show you the basic light source. This is at Bristol around the Coliseum when they have all the screens around there. You know, that's pretty cool. I've shown that. Here you can see the cars going by. Kurt and Bubba Wallace going by there. And back up a little bit. There they go again. Now you see that lady over there. All the fans are animated. They're all animated. Nice light source. The waving cars, low angle light. I know Jeff Fabon, he's done a trailer review for himself. He says he doesn't like this. I like it. I mean, that's realism and in a sense. I mean, you do get those sun flares at night. I mean, that's kind of how it is. I mean, maybe he just doesn't like sun flares at night. Maybe he hates the sun glow, but that's realism. It's just how it is. The car's going by at Martinsville. Here's the shot of Las Vegas as they are coming off turn 4. Now, some people are starting to get worried. You see Ryan Blaney, Alex Bowman, and others ahead of him at Miami. Let's show this one here real quick. If I can go back right here, you can see the inside of the car. It looks awesome. You got the water gauge, temperature, oil temperature, RPM, current lap that you're running, previous lap, the miles per hour, everything, all that stuff. It looks awesome in that sense. You know, you have Twitty and Twilly on there, the twins there. But I think these are hold placements. They're not the finished product. I think one thing for sure, this trailer has some finished product in there and some don't. And to tell you the truth, I mean, this game is supposed to be released by October 28th, and if you're throwing a trailer out this late with still placer holds, you know, like things that are not completely finished, I'm starting to wonder how much time did you really work on this? Because I'm telling you, come on, if you don't have a trailer that's not even finished, how's the game finished? I mean, we have 2 months away for this thing, and I mean, I know they can get a lot done in 2 months, but I don't know, seems a little fishy. I mean, look, listen, I get it's the first game for Motorsports game. I get it, it's first game. First, a lot of things, but please do not have an incomplete game when we send it out. Remember, people expect better things out of you. Do not come out flapping. We give you leeway. We give you probably this much leeway because of, you know, you being a new company and all. But you have an Unreal Engine, when you have all these physics and you have all these tools at bay and for you, we expect a little bit more. So. That's just me. Maybe some people completely think that it should be, you know, they should get a pass on this one, but we'll see. All right, well, here's a tablet. I'll go back quickly. Man, they go so fast, I'm telling you. But here's Daytona. Sun angle flare looks fine to me. Some people are saying that the banking is not as tall, but I think it's just the angles that we're at in these replays. And these are all replays. They're not game. These are not any in-game stuff. So, which, I mean, yes, they're in the game, but they're using replays, which replay has different angles and things like that. So it looks different versus what you're in the game. Yeah, let's move here. Oh, they Do it so quickly, I'm telling you. I can go back just a little bit. My God, they do it so fast, I'm telling you. All right, I'll get it to you guys there quickly. Some point. Okay, I am having a hell of a time hitting that button. I think it's so slow. I wonder if I can do it with this. I can. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sorry guys. This also here is the tablet, and if you saw or heard from my last video that they have this will be more like an interaction kind of thing through your crew chiefs. Just yourself through this. Which in real life they do this in the garage. That you go in the garage, they'll have data time for the drivers. Not necessarily that they can adjust something through that app, but that's just something, you know, game wise you can, and that's actually pretty cool. I think that's an awesome way of doing it, and I'm excited to see what else you can do with that. Kind of like an F1 style kind of thing, like F1 you can do, but yeah, we'll see what happens, what really they can do, yeah, for the tablet. But right now they're not showing much. All right, here's the first crash, somewhat crash physics in the game. Not too much contact. Again, we don't know what kind of settings they are. If this is on extreme damage, mild. If it's extreme, then it's crappy. If it's on mild, like the softest light contacts, then okay, then I can understand that. Another shot at Martinsville. They love Martinsville apparently. Here's another shot with Kurt and Bubba Wallace. Here's Kyle Busch doing Kyle Busch things, you know, trying to dive it 3 wide on his teammate, no less. Go figure. Big shot here at Bristol. Here, let me go back a little bit. Let me see if I can go back because I want to. There we go. Okay, excuse me. Some people are saying that no, like the Bristol banking's not tall enough. I think it is. I think it's just the angle of the camera. Once we get in the car and you physically in the car, I think you're gonna notice the difference of banking. So, and here we go. In the garage with Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott on the other side. This is Nashville, so Nashville will be in the game, as everyone knows from my last video. But Auto Club and the Indianapolis Oval won't be in there. Daytona Road Course will be. So that's good. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, hopefully they do scan Auto Club, or if they have Auto Club, it's ready to be put in the game, because I'm hoping that by next year they're going to be back at that track. Kevin Harvick, you see the 43 of Eric Jones. Trying to see, that's 34 McDowell on the other side. And this is what this one right here scares the heck out of one, that they're all single file and not passing one another or not using multiple grooves. We do not know what lap this is. We do not know what we're even doing in this one. Maybe we have replay in practice. We don't know. And they're single file. Listen, people forget NASCAR doesn't always pass every time. And sometimes, yes, they do follow one another. It's just something that they do. And also, let's be very clear. They're saying that, no, they're not that low. Well, look, if you look over here, it's called turn 2. They're coming out of the corner. So, of course, they're not close to the yellow line. They're going to be starting to arc themselves out towards the wall. So, a lot of people think they should be a lot closer to down here. And they go, well, not really. Because if they're already apexed, they should be starting to come back out of the corner. So, no offense, but learn your racing in some cases to know where these cars should be. Now they start doing the countdown 5, 4. A lot of people are talking about the details in the fencing. I hope I'm not in the fence, but yes, it looks nice and it looks really awesome. The attention to detail. I'm going to tell you right now, this game, no matter the physics, no matter the gameplay, all that stuff, they really nailed all the quality of work. That's for sure. The graphics, so they'll get A+ on that one. But you know, that's not always the point of reason why seeing all the racing is not about the graphics. It's about presentation. It's about racing. It's all that stuff. So all right, 4, Kevin Harvick. Now this shot here, the way the camera's moving, I can tell you right now, it's not replay because cameras don't necessarily move like that for replay. And I'm thinking this is some kind of pre-race something. And there's a you see down in the corner here a official next to, I think that's the 42 off Rochester. I'm not sure. And you have Chase Briscoe in this one, and in the 17. So yeah, I think it's some kind of pre something. You know, MR is going to be doing the coverage for this. 3, Austin Dillon 2. Oh, go back to this one. All right, got it. Haha. This shot here with the palm trees, and I mean that looks absolutely amazing. This looks like, to me, is like another pre-race something that they're showing you the racetrack, and they're gonna do like an air review shooting into the track, talking about, you know, Las Vegas and things like that. So this definitely looks cool. Then 1 for Kurt Busch, and boom. All right, this shot again, it looks like the banking is very tall in this one. Remember, Bristol, believe it or not, you know, it used to be, I think, 30 some degrees. Now it's 28 degrees with progressive banking. So basically the bottom's almost flat. It feels flat. So basically it looks, and this angle looks flat, but in reality there is banking there. So again, I feel like we just kind of have to wait and see what the cars are. And look here, they're passing. You got on this corner here, you got Kyle Larson and Logano side by side, and they got next to the wall right here. So I think, yes, maybe they do need to do some adjustments to certain tracks on where the driver's line is. Kevin Harvick's getting loose here, trying to dive inside of Kyle Busch. You know, hint, hint. You know, I think they're trying to put a, you know, thing what happened last year. Yeah. And he's getting loose. Yes, this is, and believe it or not, this is real. Martinsville did this. They actually paved this asphalt now versus it being grass. There's a lot of people getting stuck in the grass, believe it or not, with the splitters and stuff. So, hey, so this is the shot that people are worried about, is where the line is, where everyone is running. You can see that when they're coming off the corner, they're probably a good foot, maybe a foot and a half off the wall, which I can understand. That's a little concerning. They do run a little bit closer, maybe where the shadows are. That's probably where they run roughly. So then they can have an arc come out and then going into the corner. So yeah, I think they are running a little off the wall than they should be. But again, this could be pre-build. Like, this is not even the final product. So I did wish they would put on maybe on the bottom of the trailer saying in progress or not finished product or whatever. Then maybe people wouldn't go so, ooh, you know, what's going on here. I kind of wish they would do that, but, you know, unfortunately they didn't. All right, Martinsville shot. This is people. A lot of people are trying to decide if this was Texas or Charlotte. This is Texas. You can tell because of the paint on the wall. It's blue and red. That's Texas. And that right there, that building in the back, I believe is in Texas as well. So, and then you have Ryan Blaney and Mike Modell. Then this is Texas on the back straightaway. The shot for the back straightaway. They're running a little bit closer. I think that's a little bit better. Again, they could have just that rendering there. They happened to show that rendering and it wasn't the finished product. So, you can see them being too wide up there. It looks like they're 4 wide, but it's just like illusion that they're side by side, basically 2 rows. Here's the crash physics really working in play. You see the hood flap kick up. Attention to detail. They have the arms in there holding the flap so it doesn't rip off. Though it would be cool if they could rip off. And then here comes the hot part. I hope I can hit this right. All right, so you can see that 62 of Brendan Gaughan has hit the wall. His nose has dipped in. That is a perfect analogy of it, because you believe it or not, these cars today, because of how they sit so low, they will dip even further down and the rear end will kind of hike up. At the same time, I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. He gets hit and it lifts the car off the ground. That is true physics of a real race car. We've seen at Daytona and Talladega, his car gets hit, the car picks off the ground. Of course, it goes for a ride, but anywhere a car gets hit by another car, the car gets picked off the ground. It's because how low they sit to the ground. And so they've really nailed the physics on this. So that right there, it's almost spot on. You see the sparks and all that stuff there with the sheet metal flying off and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think they've really hit that to the T with that. All right, and then at the end there, some people are talking about Jeff Fountain called it the poop cloud, I guess. But I think someone went through the dirt and it just didn't go away as fast. But then you can see the 2 and the sun's kind of in the way, so I can't tell who that is. I think it's Denny Hamlin. And yeah, you see Harvard going by and boom, and there we go. And as we tell, it is gonna be, you can pre-order it already. So if you want to get it, I've already pre-ordered it. Let me so you can get the championships version for Bill Elliott in this rare one with Chase, Ryan Blaney, and Bubba Wallace on there. You can pre-order it now. It'll come out October 28th. For everyone else that just gets it regularly, if you pre-order, it'll come out 2 days early. You're able to play it 2 days early in 26. You know, some people hate it, some people like it. I mean, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. It will have an upgrade to the PS5 after launch, post launch. When that's gonna happen, we don't know, but you will be able to play it on your PS5 with a basically a remaster, so you get the better graphics and everything with that. Now, granted, as far as I know, people say that you can play Xbox One games on your Xbox One X or PS4 games on PS5. That's what I'm hearing about it, but I guess the graphics just don't look the same, which makes sense. So, but yeah. Well, guys, that will do it for this one. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this trailer. Again, I'm sorry I had to redo this basically, but I didn't want to run into copyright stuff. Trust me. Regardless of how low my channel is right now, you don't want to get strikes too early. YouTube can be a fickle place for sure. So, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you are new to this channel, and I can't wait to get it. Definitely will have gameplay of this when I get the game. I'm definitely gonna do Pi career mode or something like that, and then we'll go from there. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.